Hi, it's Barb from the Neighbourhood Centre here at Deception Bay. Today I'm going to be making a spicy pumpkin soup, especially for Halloween. So we're going to cut our pumpkin into chunks, ready for the pan. Now the recipe calls for 1.2 kilos of pumpkin, and this is a Kent pumpkin. If you like it more pumpkin or thicker soup, use a bit more and less stock. If you like it runnier soup, you can use more stock. This is a nice quick soup recipe as soups go. Probably about just over half an hour all up. 40 minutes, the cooking time. Now we're also going to pre-prepare the onion and the potato. So we're just going to chunk our onion. It doesn't have to be finely cut. And again, they don't have to be any particular size. So I'm just going to put about a tablespoon of oil into the bottom of the pan, the pot. When that warms up, we're just going to add on our diced onion. Just putting the onion in, it just needs to be translucent. This is virtually a one pot wonder, so we're just going to make the soup in the one pot. I'm going to stir that up for about 5 minutes. Now that that's translucent, we're going to add our potato and pumpkin. We'll dump that in, give it a little bit of a stir, and we're just going to fry it off a little bit. I'm just going to fry that off for a couple of minutes. Righto. So we're frying that off. So we fried that off for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to add 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. We're going to mix that garlic in there. Fry that off for another minute or so. To that, we're going to add our Thai red curry paste. It's a 1/4 cup. Now we're going to stir this until the vegetables are coated. So that's been frying off for a couple of minutes. Now all we need to do is to add our chicken stock. If you want a runnier soup, you use a little bit more, and if you want it thicker, use less. So we're going to put the lid on, let it simmer for 15 minutes, and then we're going to take the lid off and let it simmer for another 15 to 20 minutes. So this has been simmering away for 15 minutes. I've turned it off. We're just going to let it sit for a couple of minutes, just to cool. And then we're going to grab our stick blender. So once it's cooled, if you don't have a stick blender, you can pour it into a normal blender. Just check with my spoon to make sure it's all smooth. Now we're going to turn the heat back on. Just how quick and easy that soup was. Now all we need to do to that is to put coconut milk. Season it with some pepper. And let that simmer away for 5 minutes. So that's been simmering around for 5 minutes. I'm going to spoon some into a bowl. We can drizzle on a little bit of the leftover coconut milk. There we have spicy pumpkin soup. Enjoy.